On pole position right now is Richie Rod. Hofumi is alongside him in second. 45 laps of racing action on Autopolis is about to get underway here in the Autopolis 400 race. And the race gets underway. And as you can see here, Richie Rod having a pretty decent launch here. And now you can see here Tyler Williams actually up to the task here, trying to attack Hofumi, who's had a very poor start. Sean Paul is actually not far behind. We're going to go about this free camera and see if there's contact. There's contact between Duciem and Jake Goodwin at the start. And meanwhile, as every other driver just tries to survive this start of this race, trying to ride the curves to at least stay ahead of Rustam Crashio. Oh, you can see here Crashio gets pushed off wide. Oh, they make contact between the two. And after being pushed off wide, Alex Grant gets shuffled off by Rustam Crashio, who actually door slammed. Oh, and you can see here Daniel Barker with another spin, but manages to stay on the track.
There might be too much going on at once. We have a bit of a pile-up, which is definitely going to influence the standings at least a little bit. Barker barely holding on.
And that's going to cause a lot of beehive of a position here. Now you can see Callan Gibbons trying to make a pass on Daniel Barker here. Everyone's just going to try to frantically move past these two drivers. You can see here Callan Gibbons and Daniel Barker going side by side. There's a 3-wide battle between Sky and Tanaka. Rim Olgor was on that 3-wide action there, but manages to survive.
It is astonishing that his car is still even running. We're gonna have to see that.
Oh, it is a slam!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, you can see here there was a massive slam there between Callum Gibbons and Daniel Barker there. Not much space has been given, and that looks to me that should be Callum Gibbons' first retirement since the 2022 season finale. There's also Althusser and Tannerau up front, so we're going to focus on Althusser and Tannerau first and see what's happened to him. This is the start of lap 2. Here's what happened.
And, ooh, yeah, that is very wide. Screws up, and then it's just pandemonium.
He actually made contact with Vladislav Domashnev and Jeff Clark. That's why both of the Lexus cars had made a spin. You see here. And then you see here Shakin Rizza got a bit blinded, got hit by Antanarol, tried to continue, and then made contact into the barrier. And that was it for Shakin Rizza. Look at Shakin Rizza and the two Lexus drivers.
I feel like that was somewhat of Shakib's fault. I'm not gonna lie.
Meanwhile, there's another battle here between Salman and Barger here. Salman's gonna try to attack back Daniel Barger there for position. Salman dives down the inside. He's got his leg stretched. Daniel Barger gets shuffled off wide, and now you can see Akitanaka is gonna try to take another position away from Barger.
That was a very very crucial mistake on Barger's part. Really, yeah, a lot of people were kind of early in.
Oh, Fumi has a very poor exit there, and he's just trying to get his car out. I think he's stuck. Teleporting back into the pit lane, and now he's back out on the racetrack again with a wounded car, and now down in 32nd.
Actually, doing very well.
Oh, we have another Nissan spinning around, and I think Daniel Barger, I believe, floored it, and that gave a lot of spin on the rear wheels. Daniel Barger finally he gets back out, although it's not to the fanfare of everyone. He's now down in 33rd.
This is okay. I think there might be something. It is a very combatant-based race, I guess. A lot of battles just happening kind of left and right. If you look at the chart on the left, we have greens and reds and all that, and just a lot of just pandemonium. It does seem that Rod and Mikolev are still fighting, and it is looking really bad for both of them. But Rod did manage to get ahead somehow.
Oh, here's the problem. Well, and as you can see here, yep, that's a mistake again. And now Sean Pauli trying to get his car out. Sean Pauli has no problems in that Honda.
That was good. Yay, we made it. Is that a DNF or?
Early in the season, and as it stands, he's currently in a spot at the Suyo series. If he wants to deliver, he might want to deliver and in the Suyo portion of the schedule. And right now, speaking of pushing, we have Kaczynski and Cashew. Remember, a lot of these drivers have yet to pit. Remember, the Moshnev have yet to pit, if I'm not mistaken. And meanwhile, we are looking at this battle between Chocomel right now.
Yeah, that, and, well, yeah, basically Chocomel. But it seems that these two lovers have turned into rivals on the racetrack, with Mel getting the short end of the stick, and Reggie Kaczynski in the Choco car managed to maintain 9th place.
And speaking of which, Olgor needs to attack on Muhammad Cashew right now, and now both of them trying to exit the very tricky off-camber corner coming into the roller coaster straight. Both of them going side by side. Will Olgor try to hang it around the outside? Will he be able to hang it around the outside? Straddles the curves, but just about enough. And as you can see here, both of them trying to attack between each other. Meanwhile, we also have Riba and Mikola trading blows between each other. And it goes on the way of Riba. Oh, and as you can see here, Cashew, oh, gets very close there to Olgor. And look at Rustam Kurashu and Keiko Takaboshi.
Yeah, this is starting to look more and more like a demolition derby every second, with all of the very close calls, and they were basically kissing the spoiler on that thing, so kudos for not hitting it, I guess.
Jeff Rohan finally coming into pit. His closest rival has got to be Danilo Goyena, currently in 5th place. Danilo Goyena coming across the final 2 corners. Both Sean Pauli and Danilo Goyena have already pitted. Jeff Rohan comes in to exit. Sean Pauli is going to clear him with ease, as well as Danilo Goyena. It's going to be a Honda dogfight as it stands, with these 3 Hondas currently dictating the play.
And it is to be noted that Richie, which is a Lexus, is in 2nd place, which actually, now that I say this, the Lexuses have definitely shot up a few positions, but to be fair, they have yet to pitch yet. You can only hope that it's fast or slow. And it looks like it is a decent pit lane stop right there.
Oh, there's contact between the leaders and Sean Pauli! What? Rochi Rob with a good exit, and they actually collected Danilo Goyena as well! Oh, Richie Rod thought he had this race under control, and Sean Pauli just steamrolled against Richie Rod. That might not be good. It might. Right now, the investigations have immediately been opened on the incident right now. We'll see if there might be a penalty given to Sean Pauli for causing a collision, and a big one at that, because he actually crashed into the race leader.
Yeah, there's... I'm going on water break. I need some time to calm down.
Not for long, as he manages to respawn himself back into the race, and there's another contact between himself and Muhammad Cashew that causes a lot of secondhand damage on the number 22 Nissan. And again, some of these Nissan drivers these days have gone from bad to worse, but at least for Richie Raw, who's now a lap down, he's still inside this race. Will Ducian manage to hang it around? The answer is going to be... Oh, it's going to be close. Ducian pushes Reba off wide. Ducian pushes Michael Turner off wide and manages to continue. That's some hard racing here between the number 08 and the 57. Tyler Williams to spin!
Bro, I'm like Sissy Fist, right? I'm like Sissy Fist. Anyway, Tyler Williams...
Oh, there was a contact! No, Tyler Williams makes contact between Gibbons and Salomon as well.
They really just like skirted him off the curb like that. And now they have a very banged up car, to say the least. Holy crud.
And just a bit of a confirmation, 45 seconds confirmed for Sean Pauli. 45 seconds for Sean Pauli for intentionally wrecking out your competitor, your opponent, and more importantly, the race leader. So Sean Pauli is not gonna stay in 2nd place, and as it stands, Danilo Goyena, who is currently provisionally in 3rd place, after Lorenzo Ricci pits and Sean Pauli's time penalty accounted for, Danilo Goyena is going to score the victory here in Autopolis.
The fact that they did that to their own Hololive Gamers Genmate too is quite cold and sadistic. They basically just wrecked their own blood. So yeah, truly. And with how Croatia is playing right now, it seems that they're doing a relatively at least decent job at defending. And oh my God, they went offline. Ribba did anyway, and Ribba definitely is trying to take advantage of that. As you can see here, it's really trying to demolish them on the straight, which they really can't, but they can try.
But anyway, Shazareza is gonna try his best to defend. Ribba just has a very good line. Shazareza is ruining the mistakes that he has made on that previous sector there, and now he's lost a position against Kaminari Ribba. Shazareza thought he could find a space and a gap, but there was not enough space. He went off wide into the grass, and Shazareza is paying it dearly, and now Shazareza is gonna try to undo the mistake that he had done early in the race. He's gonna go side by side with Ribba. To Tyler Williams there. Wamakashi goes for a move against Tyler Williams. Tyler Williams gets shuffled off. Will Kashi get the position? The answer is going to be close. But Tyler Williams manages to hang it around the outside, hang around the inside, pushes Wamakashi around the outside, but it's gonna be to no avail. But is it? Because Tyler Williams might be able to dive bomb. The answer is no. It's Wamakashi who's in 13th place. Currently, the second best Lexus out on the field. Lorenzo Ricci currently in 12th. Okay, just wanted to share with you a bit of a backstory. You can see Sean Paul got shuffled off wide, and that might give the door or leave the door open for Danilo Goyana to make the pass for the race lead. Danilo Goyana isn't going to be content on winning this race after penalties. He's going to try to win this race on merit. He got shuffled off into the curb. Sean Pauli has a bit of a mistake coming into the final two corners. Danilo Goyana makes the pass.
Get as much position as possible, and he is going to try to combat this, trying to reclaim their spot, but like really, really close.
But Danilo Goyana is going to try to make the dive ball once again. He knows that Sean Pauli has made some questionable driving over this race here. We're in the penultimate lap of this Autopolis 400. Danilo Goyana is going to try to fight one back against Sean Pauli. Right now, all the Sukonbus are currently no Usagis, as right now Danilo Goyana is going to steal this race lead away from Sean Pauli, who stole the race lead away from Richie Rod.
Still going on. It's gone on for like at least half the track at this point, or at least it feels like it. And Rohan is definitely waiting like the vulture they are to steal any scraps really, or maybe even do a double dive bomb if he's showing really daring.
And right now, Danilo Goyana might be able to seal this deal on this race lead, but Sean Pauli isn't going to take it lying down. Both the 11 and the 56, both of them representing one of the most popular Hololive members out there. Danilo Goyana is going to hope to win a race or Osada Pecora, to give Osada Pecora her win for the first time in... Oh dear, and just as we say that, Danilo Goyana choked it on the penultimate lap of this race, and now all eyes are on Jeff Rohan to try to take this race win.
Well, I mean, Goyana really that fight had a lot of blunders, going off wide or overconfidence or whatever it was. It was definitely impacting both drivers. And Rohan did see the opportunity and managed to take a spot from him, giving them the net lead on the last lap of the race.
And right now, all eyes are on Jeff Rohan, who has basically kept his cool throughout the entire race. Obviously, it was Jeff Rohan's race for the taking. It's Danilo Goyana's race to lose. There has been a penalty going on, and right now, all the Sukonbus are now also currently part of the Kenzoku, because right now Jeff Rohan might still have a chance to steal Sean Pauli's race lead on merit. Anyways, we're talking about ups and downs here. Sean Pauli making a collision with Richie Rod on our track. Well, this was what could have been Inugami Koroni and Sean Pauli's first win since the Fuji 2022 race, the summer race back then. But instead, it's going to be Jeff Rohan's first win in the ARO, and Tokoyami Towa's his first win since the 2022 Suzuka Split A Race 2. And it's gonna come down to the last lap. Let's see, there will be mistakes here. Sean Pauli is gonna cross the line as the winner on track. For the penalties that he needs to deal with, and instead the win is gonna go to Jeff Rohan for the Autopolis 400. Otiapi for Jeff Rohan for the win. The Tokoyami Towa fans, the Kentoku fans, rejoice!
Yippee! Oh my god, I'm so tired. I've been up since like 5 a.m. Went to bed at like 2 a.m. So like, I'm a little sleepy, but this race has finally concluded, and after this, I'm finally gonna nap.
Sean Pauli might have gotten this win on track, but he will drop down to 15th place after post-race penalties, which means Jeff Rohan takes this win for the first time. For all the Kenzokus watching, they can now finally breathe a sigh of relief after a year and a half of waiting in the wings. Jeff Rohan finally wins for Tokoyami Towa. Daniel Goyena finishes a second place for his second time in his ARO career, in his Hololive GT3 career. Shame that he had to miss out on a win like this, but again, it's another close call for the drivers. And then we have Sakaji Miko left in the final podium positions for Sakura Miko. Shadoreza scores a very pivotal 4th place to put himself well up into the Suyo series. And then also Rosin Karashio on his debut. Great stuff from him to probably get himself into the top 10.